Hi, welcome to Gamerish Network podcast. I'm here with Mad King. I'm Fleece Cat. BK Brawler might be joining us a little bit later. It's like this. It's like this. It's like Princess Di, except it's like sideways. um, anyway, make fun of my waves and stuff. These
No,
waves are
that's their
going.
signature though. So just keep it going.
It's just what I do. I don't know. I'm weird. But we are thankful that you guys are here joining us today for our podcast. Um we had a really big last couple of weeks so far with E3, and that's what we're here to talk about mostly. Well, mainly in our lives.
Yes,
um yeah, well, Freddie, Mad King, sorry.
it's okay, Freddie.
um,
That's my name.
I saw that you were playing this new game that Crazy has been talking to me about, and I haven't really gotten into it yet. He's been playing it. It's called Chivalry 2.
Yes,
Can you tell me
it's
about that a little bit?
yeah, of course. It's kind of like a first-person melee game. So instead of like having guns, you have swords and shields and different kind of classes. So you have an archer class, or you have a poor like guys with the spears, and you have different classes. It's takes place in like the kings and queens days.
Okay.
Um, I don't fucking know. Medieval times. Duh.
Oh no.
Duh. Medieval
Uh,
times. So yeah, it's dope. It's fun. It's gruesome. A lot of blood. A lot of people. It's like I think you get up to like 64 people on a map.
Whoa,
So it's
64 people.
tons. Yeah, it's tons of people. Tons of action. Um,
That's
it's
like
one of those games where
chaos.
like yeah, it's chaos, but like a good like the good thing about this game, it doesn't take itself too seriously.
Hmm.
So I think that's a plus. I think if if Chivalry took itself too seriously, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be fun. But like this constantly yelling, you can pick up a chicken and throw it at somebody.
Why are
You
you throwing
can
chickens for?
it kills people, so I think you do more damage.
A
So
lab. Who's that? How do you say that? Oh, well, welcome. I don't want to murder your
welcome.
name. Oh, okay. I was like, I was gonna murder the name. I was like, welcome in. Why are
So yeah,
you
we're talking
throwing
about
chickens?
because it's fun. Um,
Chivalry 2. He was
Chivalry
talking
two, talking about
about
Chivalry two.
what's happening.
I'm gonna let you handle that one.
I don't speak French, but I can actually
Google
use
Translate.
yeah.
It's gonna be like you guys suck.
Oh my
Imagine.
gosh.
But yeah, we're talking about Chivalry 2. It's a dope game. A lot of blood, a lot of fun. It's not. It's like $30 too, or $39. So
Oh,
it's not
that's cheaper than I
expensive.
thought it would be.
Yeah, it's a dope game. I would love to play with Crazy, but he doesn't. I don't think there's any crossplay yet. I think it's in the works. More in
It's
Gustos.
Portuguese.
Okay,
Thank you. That's thank you. I think, right? I don't know.
Gustos. Yeah. Well, thanks for watching.
Definitely.
Appreciate it. Uh
Uh,
oh.
all right. Someone might need a timeout. Somebody might need a timeout. Don't worry about it.
Yeah,
Just ignore it for now. I'm gonna fix it in a second.
it's fine.
But
Um,
yeah,
it's a dope game. I really appreciate what they're doing with it. It's fun.
yeah,
I've been kind of holding out. I Steam Fest has a lot of games that they downloaded.
yeah.
So I've been trying to wait for a stream for us to get together and like just play all these new demos.
Hmm.
But I haven't had an opportunity. We haven't got together because we've been so busy with E3 and stuff like that. So
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of stuff happening with E3 this month. And there's still stuff coming because they keep like doing pop-up stuff. Like today's random in Xbox showcase
extended
extended.
showcase.
So yeah, I can see why we're really busy. Um, what in it? So yeah. But other than that, I just see you
Uh,
playing that game, and I wasn't really sure about the game if I wanted to really get into it. But the way that Crazy described it, after watching you play it, it kind of made me think about it a little bit because I like the whole class system, and I didn't know about the 64 players. That reminds me of like Battlefield because everything in my head with mad players is always going to be
It's pretty much,
Battlefield.
yeah, Battlefield with like medieval Battlefield. It's dope. The only
Yeah,
thing is, there's no story, and the whole point of the game is just to like level up
yeah.
your characters to unlock better different weapons and stuff like that. So if you're not into like the whole grinding just for no reason, just to level up, you probably won't play. That's the only thing that's lacking. Is like there's no real like there's no battle pass. There's no like tiers. Yeah. There's no tiers or nothing. So yeah. Hey, we got a follow from that. So thank you for following. Appreciate it. Don't forget to hit that follow button.
Definitely,
We
definitely,
appreciate it.
definitely. I love when we get our commentary when they speak in different languages and they forget that Google Translate is a thing and you realize they're like some very colorful content. I'm like,
Yeah.
thank you, love your haters. um, but in any case, let's see. I was been playing a lot of things lately, and it's kind of funny because it's on par with E3 with what has been happening lately. Do you realize like how many cat games that have happened in E3? I kind of want to go back and count them, but I kept losing count, so I
We
just
should
like
have done
let
like
it.
a drinking game, just counting all the cats.
We could do that, but and that should be on stream. But I honestly think that was like 7 to 10, and I missed some, so it might be more. But I actually been playing what do you call it? I've been playing Cat Quest, which
Yes.
was like I think it's still on sale on the PlayStation Store, but literally it is this game where you're this cat in the world of a bunch of cats and monsters, and I don't know. It's just it caught me by surprise because when I first saw it, because I've been seeing Cat Quest for like forever online, and I'm like, I'm not playing that. That looks stupid. That's for babies. Literally my exact statement. And then when I went to go actually play it, I was like, it's $1. I'm gonna just pay for it. Like, come on, it was supposed to be 15. It's $1. I'm gonna buy it. And I'm playing this game. I'm finding myself getting drawn into it because like it's got like all the RPG and action adventure elements, but it's cute.
Yeah.
Like when they talk, they have all these like sayings. Like they're like, oh, meow, and they're like it's like they just add meow in random sentences. It's like ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But it's cute and there's you have magic and it's action adventure like you in this open world map and there's like a clear present bad guy. There's a good storyline, which I didn't think it would have that much because I played a lot of like kids games that were cheap because PlayStation is synonymous with giving you free games that are kids games because it's
Yeah.
like no one pays attention. But yeah, so it's actually
So
really
what? So
good.
describe to me the game. Like, what do you do? You bounce. Like, is it a platform game?
It's think of playing like hmm, no, it's not a platform game. It's literally like it's an open world game where you're walking around on the map and fighting stuff. And
Okay.
there's little towns where you can save. And when you saved at the town, it's called like taking a cat nap, and like you literally knock the hell out, and that's how you save. And there's like monsters all around. There's like a bunch of like places like dungeons. The dungeons are also open world, obviously,
Yeah.
but obviously contained. So yeah, I think it's pretty interesting. But it's fun. You have magic. Like I got fire, like traps and like healing. It's literally an RPG. Um, and it's cute. So you know me, I like cat games. So that's what I'm playing right now. Clearly, I went back and bought the second one, even though I didn't beat the first one yet. I have a problem.
Man, there was like you mentioned there was a lot of cat games coming up out of the indie showcase. Is that a trend that you thought was happening, or what do you think the reason
I have
behind
a
that was?
theory behind that actually. Um, okay, so most of these games, I'm assuming, were in development while everyone was in pandemic, right? And while everyone's in pandemic, there's a since I have a unique perspective of this pet sitting, there was a lot of pets that got adopted during that time frame, or people who depended on that other pet when they didn't have anyone else. So I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of games were created, and not that not a lot of people are dog people, because a lot of people are dog people, but like I don't know why cat games sell way more than dog games. They just do. Because the internet.
I
I
think
mean, come on.
because like cats could be bad too. Like you can have like a moody cat and like still
Like
be
they give
cute,
no
but
fucks.
yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
yeah,
But you can't do that
yeah,
for a
yeah.
dog.
I mean, I've had some moody dogs that I pet sit.
No,
So,
I
but
mean you
I
can,
get
but
what you
like
mean
think,
though. It's
yeah, like
different. It's
Garfield
different.
is a like a rude cat. There's a lot of like rude
Tom and
cats and like,
Jerry,
yeah, exactly.
Sylvester. Yeah, yeah, I get what you're going with this. Yeah, so it's like I feel like because of the pandemic, there's going to be a whole mountain of games about pets, mostly cats, and then also the other thing that we talked about during the one of the E3 showcases that we did live reacts for, we were like how there were so many games that were about dealing with emotional situations. Did you
Yeah,
notice? I said, yeah, we noticed that together, right? And how they were just like being humans. Like for instance, we already have the game Life is Strange. We already had that already happening pre-pandemic, but because of the pandemic, there is so much more thought process going into these games that deal with psychological situations, or that's probably not the right term for it, but dealing with situations like just the human element is what I called it before. So there's a lot of games, and I think the pets kind of overlap with the human element. So you have the fanciful, I can't even say that word right. You have the fantasy with the pets,
yeah.
and then you have like the real dark side with the people going through their traumas and stuff through different um, powers and stuff in the game. I don't know. That was my take on it. I mean, what do you think about that?
I have no idea. I think people like cute things, and let's like
He's like,
put cute animals there, and people like it. Have you got? I mean, it sucks because you're in the middle of building your PC. But man, Steam, all these most of these games that we saw in
I
the indie
have Steam.
showcase,
I have Steam and I have an open Valve account, which means any game that Valve ever creates, I automatically get for free
yeah. So there's a lot of most of those games that we saw in the indie showcase
for
are they
Steam.
have demos up, so
Oh,
you could play most of
I
them
can't
like right now.
I can't play them.
I know. I'm saying if too bad you don't have
Don't
your
hurt my
PC
heart.
you want,
I
because
think I'm gonna yeah.
I
I'm
downloaded a few of them and I haven't got a chance to play them. But there's some really good ones that are just like pretty creative, and I'm looking forward to playing them.
I think I'm gonna take your opinion on the PC aspect of it and get a laptop. I really want to get a desktop, but I think I'm gonna go with the laptop honestly, just so it can get on the floor running. Or that's not the right saying, but you understand what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Because I
it's
am
better
always
to like,
mobile. Like this is not even
yeah.
my house.
Honestly, for
Not
you,
my house.
like, for you, it makes so much sense to get a gaming laptop, like,
Like
than
this is
like
not
have
even
a
my dog.
who's talking? Like, where am I?
I'm near the water.
I'm
How'd I
lost.
get here? There's a
Help
ferry in the
me.
backyard. No, but yeah. Um, yeah. So, um, we can announce some of the things that I guess we saw. Mostly, I mean, my main thing I'm thinking about is what we saw today, because it
Yeah,
was a recap in such a different way in terms of the Xbox Showcase Extended. I mean, I don't know about you, but that had my heart like going, and that had me thinking about like leaving PlayStation. I mean, I have both systems. I have all systems. Let's be real. But I was like, I feel like cheating on you and being like over here with Xbox for a little bit because my PlayStation has been doing what it needs to do.
yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I know that you play on your Xbox a lot, and I know you have your PlayStation, obviously.
I've
But
been mostly crazy enough. I've been ever since I got my gaming laptop. I've been just playing a lot on that.
really?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just like kind of took over. I hardly ever play on my Xbox and PlayStation anymore.
Oh
Hello,
yeah.
people. Dre has arrived.
Mm.
Sorry for
Mm.
being late. Sorry for being late. Traffic.
You 14 minutes late.
But even when I got in front of my house, then the mailman came and blocked everybody from getting down the block.
You get
So
mail at nighttime? That's crazy.
yeah,
You know,
yeah,
the mailman only rings once, right? Actually, no, they don't
yeah,
ring at all.
yeah. They ring and then they just drop the package. It's fine with me. I don't like seeing their faces anyway. So it's cool.
Cold blooded.
All right.
Well, just to get you up, we were talking about the games that we were currently playing. Yeah. What are you currently playing,
Well, it's been
What
a
are you
few
not
weeks,
playing?
so it's like I'm still on Mass Effect One, but I'm not going to get into that too much. I'm
Okay.
really liking how much better that game feels, especially driving around in that
The little
damn
buggy.
thing. Yeah, like it feels much better driving around that thing. So I like the way they stream like that. The guns definitely feel better. The impact of the bullets and everything when you're hitting things definitely much better. Took a little adjusted with the sniper rifle, but
Yeah.
other than that, yeah, everything is feeling good and great. I just feel like if I'm gonna go back on to a game, that's the game you go back to, and that shit is it's popping. Um,
Preach.
I finished Village, which was
Yeah, you said it. You said that.
yeah. I brought it up before, but it's like I really want to. I don't play scary games. So it's like for me to finish one. I guess it's always Resident Evil. Resident Evil is the only horror game I feel like I ever feel compelled to beat for some
Yeah.
reason. And I just love. And it has something to say about its story and stuff because the story just keeps getting interesting. Because I don't care for the fighting. I don't care for the shooting. I don't care for those jump scares, especially the damn dollhouse area.
Wait,
Um,
stop. Don't talk about stuff.
well, I'm
I,
just saying. Let's say the
I ain't beat it
dollhouse
yet. I'm
area
telling you.
is like they take all your weapons away and you're instantly fucking nervous. No,
Yeah, that's like the best part of the game.
yeah. Oh, you got
Okay.
there?
No, I just watched somebody do a playthrough. I didn't pay. I didn't pay for that shit.
It's still good. Other than that, been playing Judgment, since it went on sale on PlayStation Network. And that game really, I did not like. A lot of people were complaining about like the following around people's stuff, but no one gave that game any credit as to how great the action is, the fighting is. Like the amount of combos you could do. Like I felt like I was playing Sleeping Dogs all over again. Like that game was, I think, hold on, now that I think about it, that game started off as a new Sleeping Dogs, I think. If I remember an old interview, that game was supposed to be the next Sleeping Dogs and it turned into Judgment. But I could be wrong, but I think I remember someone saying that before in an interview. But it does feel a whole lot like Sleeping Dogs, and the detective stuff is great. Like using your camera to find things around the place. Um, I don't like tailing people. I know that's the one thing everyone complained about that part, but people made it seem like you do it a lot. But for the past, like I'm probably like 9 hours in, and I've only done it like 3 times. So I don't know why people made it seem like it's something you have to do like every 5 minutes, but it's not. Of course, as in any Yakuza type game, there's a whole bunch of side activities, places you could own. You could get your own girlfriend and go on dates and all this type of stuff like that. Make friendships with anybody giving you side quests. Make money doing side activities like finding out if someone's wife is cheating, and you have to like actually get the perfect picture of like get the hotel name and get them in a picture getting into the hotel and all that stuff.
That sounds
So
toxic.
yeah, it's
It's
a
just
fun
leave.
game, man. Judgment is a very good game, man. I give it up, and of course the cutscenes are just always like Metal Gear quality and stuff. So yeah, there's that. And other than that, it was just a little bit of Pokemon Snap here and there, but I haven't, like I keep saying, I haven't played it in so much depth that I could talk too much about it, But it's Pokemon Snap. If you were around when the first one came out, you know exactly what to expect with a bunch of improvements.
So, do you recommend people buying it again?
Yeah, I still recommend it. Like, if Switch is like the only thing you have right now, there's nothing else for you to play. Get Pokemon Snap. But like, if you got other consoles too, then you could put it off till you see that discount. So, but it's an okay game. There's nothing I hate about Pokemon Snap. It's just right now I'm going like 100 miles per hour on games, and Pokemon Snap is going like 10 miles per hour while I'm playing it. Because you have to play at their pace. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
so that's the only thing stopping me from going too hard with it. And man, my thing keeps freezing. You guys are seeing me freeze too.
Yeah.
All right, I might turn off my camera so I don't look stupid, but you guys will at least still hear me if it
No,
keeps happening.
keep your camera on. Yeah. People want to see your face. Cora, none of those games I'm interested in. So I'm happy you took the dive and played those for us.
Good game, man.
So,
Good game.
I can't
did you
stand
talk?
you.
I'm sorry. Me and you have so I don't know how we're friends. We have such different taste in games, movies, TV shows, anime, everything. um, how
It's
did
a
you? I did see
blood
that you.
friendship.
Yes. Did you mention the new Final Fantasy demo?
I didn't get to play it. I have to re-download it again. Now I see people are playing.
Yeah, I thought you got a chance to play it.
Oh, you got to. So what do
No,
y'all?
no, I
I guess
didn't.
you went
I
over
just
it
saw people
already. Oh,
play
you
it.
did. Oh, okay. So yeah, I got to re-download it. It's actually there while my PlayStation is sleep mode right now. So after we're done here, I should be able to finally hop on it.
Please, did you get a chance to play it?
I didn't know it sticks. You know, I've been playing Yuffie.
Yeah.
That's what I've been playing. Oh my gosh, Yuffie is Bay again.
Is,
Yuffie is Bay
is that
again.
another cat game?
Sure.
Is it?
You feed the Final Fantasy.
Oh! I thought okay.
Yuffie? Does that
Integrated.
make it
I
sound
thought
better?
I,
Yuffie?
no,
Yuffie?
no.
Yuffie?
Yeah, I always say yuppie. So it's just like no, because I'm like I thought you wasn't getting that. So
No,
that's
you
why.
know, I complained about it until you explained it to me, and I tried to find every way around not buying it. And the only way I could not buy it is if I had purchased the game on PS5. That's the only way you cannot buy it.
So yeah, but yeah, that's I've
How
been
is it?
playing that too. It's
So
been fun.
good.
Yeah, man, it's been
The
fun. You're probably further
PS5.
than me, but it's
Oh
still
my
good.
gosh. The PS5 upgrade
Yeah, it's
is
beautiful.
okay.
It's
So the
worth it
place,
because I haven't.
what?
I
Yes,
haven't
yes, it's
re-downloaded it.
worth it. It's worth it because okay. Well, you have to understand that you're living through the mind of a 14-year-old, but she's like a badass because like Yuffie is a kid, even though they sexualize her. We won't discuss that, but um, literally like she's amazing. Her character, her personality. I don't know who voice acted Khaleesi, Mother of Dragons. First of her name. Sorry, break up chains.
What
Anyway,
up, Khaleesi?
um, no, literally, like it just works so well. She's so overly animated. Hey, crazy. She's
Oh,
so
everybody's
overly.
coming out. Where's the party at?
I was dropping links while Jay was talking. You know, he ran for a minute. So,
What's up?
um,
Thanks for joining. Thanks for joining.
I only hit up like 7 discords, but
Putting that work in. I see you.
anyway, no, but literally like the way that they made her character so bigger than life, it just goes on to who she was, how I assumed she was when I was reading the text in the older Final Fantasies, because you know there was no voice acting back then.
Yeah.
You just had to read everything. So it's like if OG fresh in the building, it just felt really good seeing that. And then like I'm not that far in, but like the way she fights is I love the whole fight sequence. Like her the way she used her I always suck at saying the word.
Shuriken,
What is it called? The thing, the weapon she has?
that's what the
Shuriken?
shuriken. Yeah, the fucking huge ass shuriken.
Ninja Star? Ninja Star?
No, it's the star thing that he's saying.
Yeah, shuriken. If I'm saying it right.
And but she called but the practice is ninjutsu or something. But the way that she uses that as the boomerang kind of a sort of thing, and like the way it stays on the
And you
enemy.
just keep pressing triangle, or circle,
Oh
or
no, I
whatever.
don't press nothing. That's probably why I keep dying. But it keeps hitting them, and then like you press the button to get it back, like, and then like I just beat Rama. He like this is the
That's
very
where I
beginning.
left off. That's
But
exactly where I left off.
you and me both. I had to go sleep. But I like how they integrated her into a story that you never knew she was there. Because I was like, is this gonna spoil it for me? Because I played a good bit of Final Fantasy, but I did not realize that I played it on PS4 and not PS5 because of course the pandemic is erased in my mind.
Yeah.
I mean, you know the games. I mean, so I went to go play the regular game, and it was like, I was like, oh, upload, and it was like, oh, you don't have this game, and I'm like, that's a PS4, wasn't it? It's not plugged in, so I can't get my save data. But luckily,
Oh shit!
I
I'm
got
never
pretty.
downloading that game again.
What do you mean? Your cloud? You say that's supposed to be in the cloud.
Nope,
That's where I
nope,
downloaded
nope,
it from.
nope. It's not there.
I got mine in the cloud.
I gotta go plug. Well, I still have my
Yeah, you probably
PlayStation
have to
update.
upload it to the
I have
cloud
to plug.
first.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I have
I
mine
have
on
to.
automatic.
I did too.
Mm.
Anyway, I have to plug it in. This it probably needs a new update to talk to the PlayStation 5. That's probably what it is because I haven't touched it since the PS5 came out. But anyway, not the point. But I like how they drop her in certain parts of the main story, but you guys don't ever really interact. The only people you ever interact with is the side characters who may or may not die off.
Yeah.
So I think that was pretty unique. And the graphics are fucking amazing. This TV I was on was like it's like larger than large at one of these apartments, and it's like I don't know. I'm pretty sure they got an 8K TV. I don't know, but it's epic. No, it's they do. But that's my piece about Final Fantasy. You know I love Come on, you know I love Final Fantasy. Gotta just tap the tattoo.
Nah, we don't believe you.
Shut up. um, but anyway, is that what you playing, Dre?
Yeah, I'm probably forgetting something, but yeah, for the most of it, that was the list
Man,
I had written down.
we've been so into like E3 and just watching trailers and stuff. I haven't had like honestly like I haven't played any games for a minute.
Crazy, stop it. Stop lying on me. He's trying to
So
say
about
that's
that
trying.
8K TV.
Cams. They do have cameras. They do have cameras.
So I haven't had a chance to really play any games. I haven't been in the mood. I've been in like a Netflix place right now in my life. I've just been watching a lot of Netflix.
Yo, legit. That's
Wow.
being tired. Hi, Wolfie.
What up, Woofy?
Up the beast.
Make sure you on Twitch too. Sorry.
But yeah, like E3 did kind of tire me out too at some point, but then at the same time, it's like I'm renovating my house, so as soon as I'm
Oh
off
shit.
with you guys, I have to go and clean up something or take trash out or break
You
up
gonna get a game
walls.
room?
No, we're just renovating the place to make it more accessible for my grandmother. So a lot of things are getting changed around, so. Yeah, but I will be changing up my gaming section soon. Like me and the wife been talking, so we're gonna do some renovating in the rooms, and then I'm gonna have my own new section. Get rid of this damn big
Nice.
ass background and put a Gamerish
Oh,
banner up
you moving out
behind
of the
me.
kids' room?
Yeah, I'm about to move out the kids' room and have my
Moving
own
on
Moving
up
little
on
damn
up.
place.
to the east side. We finally
No,
got a
like
piece of the
the reason I have to have this
pie.
damn background on is because
No crazy. No
my
man cave.
son has his damn room never wants to clean up, so I have to put on a damn background or clean his room for him.
What
Deco
up,
Gecko.
the
Hey.
Deco
Like,
Gecko? That's a dope name. I like it.
I like it. I fucks with it. No man cave crazy. I told you I blew that up already. Uh,
so what did you
are you
guys
looking for more
see
people
at
to
this
join your podcast?
Microsoft thing today?
What is this?
We're always down for guests.
Hey, always down for guests.
Let me go to YouTube real quick.
Um, but yeah, well, I've been watching. What's your just because we're like warming up? What's your binge show on Netflix? I could put on
Oh,
Supernatural
I
any
just
time of the day, and just like watch it every minute.
Mm.
I just finished Sweet Tooth, and
Oh yeah,
then
especially
I'm
too.
watching Black Summer season 2, and finishing finally just burning through Castlevania right now. I'm on season 3 right now, so I'm trying to get through that before this week is over. I'm gonna finish Castlevania by the end of this by Saturday. By Saturday.
Yeah, Matt Crean says Grey's Anatomy.
Grey's Anatomy.
That is a
I
binge-worthy show though.
I,
What about you,
I
Felice?
always have to start watching Grey's Anatomy one day and then take like a whole month to catch up. Oh, Chappelle Show never gets old.
I feel like someone said the Chappelle Show. Crazy said Chappelle Show.
Oh yeah, Chappelle Show is a classic.
Yes, never gets old. But
What's Cad?
yeah, Castlevania has been the number one binge right now after I finished Sweet Tooth. Because Sweet Tooth surprised me. I did not think Sweet Tooth was going to be good.
It's definitely a kid show though,
You
which kind of
know,
sucks. I wish it was a little more mature.
now they had some mature parts to it. There was some like,
I I don't
but
want to
my
spoil it, but there's
brother, and
parts where you're like,
my brother doesn't watch shit. And so when he
yeah,
hits me up, he's like, "Yo, did you watch Sweet Tooth? I just finished it in like a day." I'm like, "You watch TV?" Like, and something made you sit down and watch it, so I had to tune in. You know,
yeah,
after
Yeah.
my brother told me he sat down in front of a TV for once in his life. So I
Really?
make it seem like I have no life now because he's the one who's never in front of a damn TV. and I always seem to be.
I
Or
think that
cut
for
them
you, you
apart.
have too many options. You have Crunchyroll you constantly
I,
on.
everything,
You got, and then HBO. You got
everything.
Netflix.
It's
So,
hard. It's hard, and
and then you
stars
gotta
trying to
play
make me.
games too.
I know, and stars
I feel
trying
like
to
I have
make
the
me
same
watch
situation, not
that
too many
damn Sailor
options.
Moon shit that came out on Netflix. Uh,
Yo, my wife heard the podcast. She's like, Sailor Moon, when, where? I'm like, it's been out.
yeah,
It
it's
has
too
been out. It has
much.
been out. It has been out. I haven't caught up on it yet. Well, I haven't watched it yet. I think I've been watching. Was it Yosuke?
Oh,
The
Yasuke, the Black Samurai.
Yes, that I've been watching that. I'm not finished with it yet because I've been watching that,
I
and then
almost finished that too.
on HBO, I'm watching other things. So it's like it's kind of hard for me to like stick with one app because I have like a bunch of apps, just like Dre does. So it's like it's hard. I don't know.
And not to be like the guy, but also basketball is going on right now, the
Nope,
playoffs.
nope,
I know
nope.
Nets playing right now, but it looks like
So
Nets gonna lose, and I'm going to Game 7. I will be buying tickets to that shit.
you are a millionaire, and can you please fund me?
No, man, you'll be surprised at the deals you can get, man. You'll be
Okay,
surprised.
that's what rich people say. You'd be surprised with the deals. There's only
No, man. I
500K.
was saying, I just told myself I was going to a Nets game before they get eliminated. I said, it's at Barclays. I'm only 15 minutes from Barclays. I need to go to a Nets game. There's no reason for me not to go in that playoff atmosphere right now. I gotta see one. Gotta see
Yo,
one.
it's last sports story because this is Gamerish, a game news, Netflix, comic, everything else but sports apparently. So last week I went to a Mets game, and I went up to check in. They're like, "Let me see your tickets." They're like, "Okay, cool. Let me see your vaccine card."
They said that?
I was like, "I don't have
Wow.
no vaccine card." They're
That's
like,
a new
"Bye
thing.
bye." I
What? So
drove
that's
all the
why
way
you
to
came home
Creeds.
so early? I was wondering why you was home before the game was done. But I said, let me not even ask no questions. Let me just let it rock. So wow, they didn't. Did they put that on
I
the?
bought it. I bought it second hand. I bought it through SeatGeek, and they
Oh
didn't have
man!
anything saying that I needed that. So I wasted. Yo, I paid for parking. I paid for
Wow!
tours,
Wow!
and I get there. They're like, "Let me see a vaccine card." And my wife, of course, is like, "No, let me talk to a manager. Let me talk to somebody." And I'm like, "Nah, we're not getting it in."
Yeah,
It's an L.
they gave
So
you
we,
your money
That's
back
about
though,
it.
right?
nah, I gotta like, I gotta like, report it or some shit.
Oh man, that's
It's gonna be
crazy.
a new thing. You know that, right?
Yep. Because right
Yeah, I'm
now
getting
for
my
the
shot
Nets
soon
game,
just
they
to,
have
run
they
that
already
shit.
like if the Nets make it to the finals, only vaccinated people are going to be able to go to the game.
Yeah.
So it is a thing. That's crazy though. That's crazy. I
I
would have
know, I
been
was
tight.
so mad. Yeah.
That's why I keep my vaccination card in the car. So wherever I go, if someone tells me I need it, it's right there in the glove compartment. You know.
That does make
Anyway.
They
sense.
should start just putting that shit on your license because I'm all these fucking cards now we have to carry.
I
That's
mean, but
besides the,
it can fit in people's wallets though.
you know.
You can fold it up. Fold it up. So what did you
Well, I
guys
see.
learn during Microsoft's thing, which I didn't get to watch because I was so busy celebrating my children today?
When you put it like that,
No, I was saying I was. They graduated to first grade,
that's
and
dope.
Congrats.
so we had to go out and eat. And I took them to the zoo out of nowhere because they love the zoo. And then yeah, so tired of shit, but always awake when it's time to talk games.
Well, there's a lot of stuff that happened during today's E3 uh, Xbox Showcase Extended showcase. Well, I said it twice. Most of it was more in depth than what we already saw, and some
Please
stuff
put
was
your mic
like
up.
most was in depth with some of the things that we already saw, and then others were like just like a quick like showing of like in more details of um like some of the other games that we didn't even know that were still coming out. Like they're bringing Hades to Xbox Series X,
Yeah.
for instance. And I got to learn more about that, for instance, from what I remember you playing Freddy before. It was very different. I mean, I remember you going so much in depth with it, like, oh, it's such a good game,
More in the
and
gameplay than the mythology of it.
but they like literally went more into detail about like each characters and stuff like that. So I actually am more inclined to want to play it now.
Yeah, you was like not liking that game when I was streaming it.
Because I was bored. I was like, what's happening? Is anyone else hear the music in the background?
Oh,
Yeah.
that's that.
Puerto
But I'm not
Rico,
going.
stand up. Sound like some salsa.
About to party.
Yeah. One game that I think we both kind of agreed that we both were excited about was Stalker 2. I think that
Yeah.
game. I think I honestly like kind of Ghost of Tsushima. I might play that in like whatever language. I think it's Russian. Whatever language is a native to like the actors. I might play
Mhm.
like that just because they
It
showed a
was,
scene of capturing a cutscene, and he was so much passion behind it, and
yeah.
they put so much work behind it that I might just like just to watch him say what he has to say and just read subtitles because it was really intense. And I don't know if the changing into American English is gonna like still carry that rate.
I don't think it is. Because it was very. It was, yeah, right. He was very passionate about it, and I was just like, I don't even know what the hell he's saying. He's probably saying he's gonna murder everybody, but I was in it. I was for it. I was like,
Yeah,
sure, wherever you want to go, this is what we're doing. And like even the visuals on that game when they showed you how like the voice, not the voice actor, how the actors with the suits on with all the the dots for
the
the CGI.
caption. Yeah,
Yeah, I thought that was pretty intense as well. I thought it was beautiful actually. And it was so realistic. So yeah,
what's up, Dee?
Edie. Hey, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
We're talking about
Um,
Stalker 2, and they showed gameplay, which I'm kind of hype about. The only thing that was kind of a bummer is still gotta wait till next year April to play it. I was hoping that like we'll get that a little sooner. Everything.
yeah, we can't hear you.
Oh,
You,
I
you
said with all the games coming out, time is gonna go by so damn fast.
True.
Especially in September and October, we got like a whole bunch of shit to play in those 2 months alone.
Xbox Game Pass.
Yeah,
yeah. Was it 27 titles first as soon as they drop, they're gonna be on Game Pass
30.
day one.
Yeah, 30 of them.
Can you mute your background so you can have your mic on?
Can't mute. I don't know how to mute the people outside.
Oh, outside?
Yes,
Oh my gosh!
it's my neighbors.
He
My
lives. He
neighbors
lives in the hood.
never.
I know.
They
I thought that
always
was
fucking
his. I
partying,
thought he
yo.
was watching something on his
No, I ain't
laptop.
watching nothing. But
I
it's
am
my
so
damn
sorry.
neighbors
Damn, he
fucking
mad
playing music
disrespectful.
to
Yo,
the
mute
damn
your
I'm,
wall.
people, homie.
I'm sorry.
Like I
I'm
barely get
sorry.
to damn sleep. Today I try to take a damn nap and then they just blast the music since like
Is it the
4 o'clock
Spanish
in the
family
morning.
across the street still?
No, it's not even them though. It's my new neighbors next door, man. They always
They turning up. They new homeowners.
they
You
always
gotta
do
turn
this
up for
shit
that.
every damn night, yo. Every night. As soon as summertime hits, because since today was the last day of school for some of the kids, now everybody's just partying every damn night. You know, so
Um,
that's why I'll be periodically muting myself, people.
it's totally cool. Now I
Or
know.
when he gets his game room, he'll get the soundproofing
You just
foam.
listen. You just need was it pillows?
No, it's foam, not pillow. I mean, it could be anything really.
Yeah, I'm good. Happy to be a part of the stream. Oh, thank you very much. All right. So, uh, I'm gonna ask you, Freddie, since Dre is trying to mute himself. Oh, what are we talking about? Oh, we're talking about E3 that's still going on, and most of the things that we have already covered in reference to the different showcases for Nintendo, for Xbox, for
One thing
Ubisoft.
before we move on from today's extended Scarlet Nexus, that game it really showed up. I wasn't expecting to like it as much as I did. They really went into detail about like the every aspect of it. Honestly, graphics, gameplay, character, different camera point of view. So I know Felice was kind of like we was definitely like I think he was taking notes during the whole he was taking notes during the whole time. I just wanted to just show you some love because I heard the game before and I didn't shit. I heard the game before, but I didn't realize that was a dope game and I want to play it. But yeah, I just wanted to give that a shout out before we move on to rest of E3.
Yeah, of course, of course, of course. But yeah, to add on to what you said about Scarlet, yeah, Scarlet is pretty dope. Um, I like the character development with it. The fact that you can literally borrow powers from someone else, like your partners, and then you can borrow stuff from the environment. You can throw things. I like that too. You can throw things in the
That
environment.
reminded me of Control.
Right? It did, right? Like this one of the battles she was doing, she was fighting or they, I don't know if it was a woman or not, but they were fighting this monster that had like electrical powers, whatever. So they used their telekinesis to or and psychokinesis to grab stuff, absorb the water out of it, and then throw it into literally the electrical beast. And it was like obviously the water was hurting the electrical beast. So I thought that was pretty dope. And then like the way that they built up the character developing scenes, the character development, where it's like based off of neural networks. Like it's literally like they call it the brain, right? And literally like you could see like the pathways as you level up, and you level up through not only fighting monsters and defeating them, but you level up also through building connections with your teammates. I mean the other people in the game. And then like you could play the game. It's like two different perspectives depending on if you're playing as the what was her name? I wrote it down. I can't. I'm not gonna pronounce it right. So be prepared for me to murder their names. Um, but you had the two characters. Oh, it deleted one. Kasane, and the other one was like Tsune or something like that. And like Kasane was like the girl. She was like a psychic, which I thought was pretty cool. They have like a whole top down leveling system, and then like the abilities are so structured. I honestly thought initially that it was gonna be like a bl- a bland
Yeah, that was gonna be like some turn-based
game.
RPG kind of game. Yeah,
Yeah, it's not though. It's not at all.
I would say
So
Drake definitely check it out. I'm sure there's a video up on YouTube. But one thing that was pretty cool that they showed was like when you get like a special, you get your special, and it kind of changes how everything looks. It kind of reminded me honestly of Mob Boss. Is it Mob? What's the name of the anime show? When like Mob
Mob Psycho.
Mob Psycho when he goes like fucking crazy and like everything just changes. It
yeah,
reminded me of that, and I think you would appreciate that.
All right, I gotta look into more
you
videos.
need to look it up. It's so good.
Initially, I wasn't gonna get into that game because
No, it looks so
it
good.
initially looked like Near Automata, which I never
It
got
does
into.
too. That's
And,
just the art on it. But
but I'll look at whatever video they showed you guys today. I'm gonna go and look that video up on YouTube and see what I could gather from it.
yeah, you should definitely do that. Okay. Dre, I know you just was talking just now, but what other than Xbox extended, because I know that that's what we mainly been talking about so far. The previous stuff, because I know that you definitely took notes as well. What were you like most anticipating from after seeing like the showcase, like from the showcases? I know there's so many, but I know like we supposed to be doing like 3 to 5. I'll give you 5 because I know you like everything. What do
Man,
you?
when it
Yeah,
comes to me, God, I expect too much. I would certainly say, when it comes to Nintendo, I guess they delivered in a way that we wanted them to. We got the Breath of the Wild 2. It could have been better, of course, but we still got the Breath of the Wild 2. We I know a lot of people are expecting like a 2D Donkey Kong game was supposedly be in development. That was rumored that was going to be shown 2D Donkey Kong, but I guess we didn't get that. Of course, Smash character came, but for them putting that right away, I guess they wanted to start on a high note, end on a high note.
Yeah, I actually that was like the first
and
one to
Tekken.
admit it that I was actually excited about.
But the
So they
first
did good by that.
character,
They just threw
For,
Simba off the ridge.
yeah, that was funny,
yeah,
just
he
throwing people
does in
off.
the video game. So, like in the
No, it's
Tekken
still
game,
funny to see Nintendo characters get
yeah,
thrown off a cliff
yeah,
into a volcano.
yeah.
Or
And then Kirby,
Ganondorf,
of
you're
course,
like
surviving because you can't kill Kirby.
hashtag F those kids. I was
Yeah,
like,
You
no,
can't kill
don't do
Kirby.
that.
But yeah, Nintendo had a pretty okay showing. When it came to Xbox, of course, we already went over that. I got my top games that I have all together, but we're gonna get into that a little later. Um, the other stuff, I think, were kind of lackluster. I think this was one of the biggest waste of time for a few developers. Like, of course, like, well, Take Two was trying to send a message, but they should have told us that they were doing something different than showing video games before we all went on and started streaming it and realized there was no video games to be shown. Cause I'm sure we want to at least see something from Grand Theft Auto, you know. Uh, and after that, was let's see, who else had a show? There was Bandai Namco, which showed us nothing. But what was the one game? What what we got to do? What was the one game Bandai Namco showed off? It was so
Was it
lame. God,
the choose your own adventure game?
gosh. Well, look, that shows how shitty this was. So you know that we only got that. The indie showcase, I want you guys to know, was not even part of E3. That was not a part of E3, and that came out with most of
Just the
the.
Berets.
No, I don't think that was it. I don't think that was
That
it.
was the Tails game.
And
Crazy. That's not Choose Your Own Adventure. That's one of the Tails games.
yeah, that wasn't it. It's one game that I want to play. It was a game that I want. Oh no, Dark Picture in the Dark Anthology. That shit.
Yeah, the choose
That's
your
all
yeah.
they
Sorry,
showed. That's all they showed. That Dark Pictures Anthology.
it
Yeah,
was legit like a 7 minute
yeah.
video. It was ridiculous.
But then, other than that, yeah, they said that the best viewership was for Xbox and the Indie Showcase, but and people are saying E3 was won by the Indie Showcase, but then a report came out today saying that the Indie Showcase was not a part of E3. That was just their own showcase. E3 did not make them a part of their showcase. So yeah, E3 was very lackluster this year, and if we're gonna say anything, like it has to go to Xbox. They were the number one, and then of course Nintendo right after. But I can't say I expected too much though. I wasn't expecting too much this year because I wasn't sure how they were going to pull this off in the first place.
Yeah.
But you didn't answer the question. What were your top? What were your
No,
top
no, you didn't
five?
ask me the top. You asked me what I was expecting.
I still expecting from your top
You,
the top five.
no, well, you're supposed to
Top
ask me
five,
what
top
my
five.
top five. Yeah, I mean, gonna tell me that. So my top five games though was Halo Infinite.
Wait, is this in order or just in this any order?
Yeah, I put this from a level of excitement.
All right, so
Level of
this is the most
Okay.
exciting.
So, so of course, I would put at the bottom was Life is Strange because y'all know
Oh
already.
my god, you
Life
wasted
is
a spot for that
Strange.
shit.
Yo, man, Life is Strange. Shit, at least I got to see more gameplay from it. I got to see how the power's gonna work a little more. Empathy, the power of empathy. Even though in other places it'll sound
Some
bad,
hippie ass shit.
you know. But I'm sure this one, like, I'm just waiting for that Life is Strange game that's gonna be as impactful as Part One was to be. So I'm like throwing everything at this damn game. Right above that, of course, even though I'm always want to bitch and moan about this, but the Mario Party coming back. All my classic games. This time being able to play them online with other people and stuff like that. Like I want to go back to those days. I'm just wondering, like, how we gonna do the whole games where you got to rotate the stick and destroy the middle of your damn hands. I wonder if they still gonna do it like that. So we'll see how that goes. I know those who play Mario Party on N64, you know what the hell happened to you. Your hands were destroyed. Um, Number three would be Metroid Dread. You know,
Yeah.
I'm actually going to play my first side scrolling Metroid game because honestly, growing up, I never cared to play any of those side scrolling Metroid games at all. And this is gonna be like I only played Metroid for the first time when it came to GameCube, and I remember me and you going to GameStop together to cop that game on GameCube. I think you bought it and I didn't, and I just decided to get it later. Oh, look at the puppy. And then so Metroid has me excited. After that, number two, Battlefield 2042. Like I think Battlefield is doing itself a great service, being full on multiplayer.
It's free
Um,
to play too on PC.
oh, free to play on PC. Oh, I didn't even know. Well, that's news. Well, I guess I'm still paying for it. I fucking played it on damn PC unless it's gonna be part of my damn EA's. Well, which it will be in like a year and a half. But other than that, yeah, Battlefield is going to make a great resurgence this year. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like it's gonna outsell Call of Duty because it won't. But it's still gonna be great for those of us that are serious about our war games and multiplayer and war games. And then number one, Halo Infinite. Infinite. I know y'all ain't feeling it like that, but man, I'm ready to get back in my Halo phase, man. I feel like this
You
year
should watch the news today. All
I'm
that.
I'm gonna be going back in my phase of Halo, like it's gonna kill it, man. I see it, Like I'm seeing what you guys aren't seeing right now. Halo is
Oh,
gonna
you
kill it
don't. You
when
didn't
it
watch
comes
the
back out.
showcase.
So it's gonna come
Yeah,
back
the
out.
showcase they showed a lot. You would have been into it.
So yeah, I'm gonna watch it after like tomorrow. I'm not gonna say after we done here, 'cause I gotta play some games, but tomorrow I'm gonna watch the showcase. But that's my top five.
All
All
right.
right,
Well,
Felice, go ahead.
I'll
I'm
give you
still
my.
working on mine.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Oh shit! I just closed the app. I was thinking about that shit too. Honestly, the game you sent me was I don't have them in any order. I'm just gonna put it like that because I don't like doing that. But uh, top five in general is I want to play that Neko Ghost game, that cat game that looks like Mario.
Yeah.
I want to play that game. You have this cat and it's literally like it's got powers and stuff like that, and it's a platform, but it's like super cool. It literally is Mario, but it's a cat. But they can't say that though because they could get sued. We won't discuss that. Um, yeah, right. I also obviously Battlefield is one of them too. I don't know if any of you guys saw the showcase. I did take notes, but a few things that I really like about that is literally oh my effing gosh. Okay, so they got these two things, right? They have they have conquest, which is like full freedom sandbox. So you go in there, do whatever you want. It's a lot of players. What was it like 128 players? And then they have the breakthrough. What do you call it? Breakthrough, which is like this attacker and defender team sort of fight head on head. That's the last part of the video we saw where they had like tornadoes and sandstorms. They're like destroying everything while people are fighting each other. It's like literally they have like controlled chaos because it's like so many people in this huge ass map, right? But then like
Yeah.
they have like fights in the city. They have fights over here. If you fight in the city, depending on what your character is, like you can have this wingsuit and jump up a building and fly to a different part of the city. Like, what the fuck is that? That shit is dope as hell. Like, I just want to fly, but we won't discuss that. But anyway, and then like the fact that like you could the combat depending on what your character is, obviously the combat is different depending on which section of the city you are in. I thought that was dope as hell. Like they literally call these sections they call them clusters to make them more like the controlled chaos. They're like clusters of fights, and each cluster has their own objectives. It's massive and it's technically individual, but like the fact that you could get up and go somewhere else. Like there's like tanks, there's helicopters that got reintroduced. So you could like crash a helicopter. You could take a I don't know why there's a car on the roof, but you could take the tank off the roof and crash into the helicopter. I just want to destroy shit.
Yeah.
That's that's all I want to do. So I like that. And it is there's customizations that depend on which part of the city you're in, and it's not scripted. Literally, usually when you play a Battlefield game, even Call of Duty, we play a Battlefield game when there's like a match and there's like, okay, this is what you gotta do. You gotta go this direction and this is gonna happen. But the way the AI technology they have it set up is literally the match will never be the same each time. At least that's what they're saying. So
Yeah.
I thought that was unique because like I used to love Battlefield back in the day. Yep, I want to destroy other things. Yes, yes, let's destroy everything for
There's.
Valhalla. Sorry, I had to, but but no, I first got introduced to Battlefield from Battlefield Bad Company 2, with my coworkers playing that after work because like Call of Duty was like Call of Duty, it was like the same shit all the time, and
Yeah.
like now we have just Call of Duty, even though Battlefield's always been in the background, but this game literally can be contender from what we saw. If it does what it says it's gonna do, it can be literally contender to be probably a game of the year sort of an ordeal. Like, not to mention the
That'd be
graphics and stuff
crazy
like
just
that.
because I don't think a multiplayer only game has ever won Game of the Year.
I don't think so. I don't think so either. I did. They won like top sales because Call of Duty has uh top sales. Okay, sure. But yeah, so I'm just ready for that 128 players versus the 64, which I'm used to because the 64 was the last one with the train. But anyway, that was another one. That's number two, right? Or one of the five. Um, got all flustered. I want to play.
Yeah, you
I
just
want to.
trying to destroy things. You got like
I just want to
forgot where you
destroy
was
things.
at.
I know, I know. I'm not. I'm not. I'm in these nice people's home. I can't be talking that loud. I want to play Scarlet Nexus. After today's
So that's a top 5 game for you?
right now compared to all the. I
Because you
mean,
named 3 already.
yeah, right now for me compared to everything I've seen, the fact that because I love the concept of the brain. I went to school for psychology and behavioral sciences, so the fact that they used like the neural young Joe, the fact that
What
they
up,
use
young Joe?
the neural network concept to like as you're leveling up, it's not just some regular like the crystals. Like I love Final Fantasy, but like there's like mad crystals everywhere, or
Chaos.
or islands. So I like the fact that like they're like thinking outside the box, and like the
Yeah.
thing, the red things out the back that comes out their back when they're
The
trying to link.
wards.
Yeah, that's like literally nerve endings. But so I think that was pretty cool, just from a brainy sense of a situation. So that's three. Um, Fatal Frame. Oh my gosh! When I was a kid,
Forgot about that shit.
it's too late. I
The,
took it. I took it. I
hold
snatched
on.
it back.
The only thing I it wasn't on my list, but it's a remake from the
But I
Wii
didn't.
U.
I never got to beat them because I got so scared.
I just heard that it was like not a good game, so just to like give you
Wait,
FYI.
don't say that.
I know that's why I took it off because somebody was I was doing research on it and like it's a
Well, this
remake
this Fatal
of the
isn't
Wii
it
U,
based off of Fatal Frame 3? Isn't it based off of that one? Because that one sold a lot.
but it came out the Wii U, um, the Wii U, and it apparently didn't get good ratings.
Probably because it's on the Wii U and they want you to use the tablet.
Yeah,
Um,
I actually never bought the Wii U. I skipped that one.
I had it. I had it for like a second. We won't discuss that year. It was a dark year. I like that one a lot. Also, what's the other game? Was it? The
Wow, you guys are
Psychonauts.
like both of you guys missed a big game. I'm just surprised.
Well, there's so much content. What game did I miss?
No, no, you can finish your list.
No, tell me.
Finish your list.
Damn it.
This is
I
number
didn't. I
4 or
didn't.
5. This is 5, right?
This is four. I didn't say Stalker 2 yet because like I'm scared about that game. I'm concerned.
Yeah.
I want to say Stalker, but I'm not sure. Um, damn. Now you got me worried. I was gonna say Psychonaut, but mind you, my list is biased because of today.
Yeah, I know. It's so much
Because it,
crap
it was
that it's hard
different.
to
It
like.
was different before, but yeah, I was gonna say Psychonaut because I liked how it reminded me of that animated film. I think I mentioned it to you while we were watching it. The Inside Out, I think it's called, with
Yeah.
the characters and the emotions. The fact, I mean, granted, they told us the whole story, but the fact that they went to depth of like why he is who he is and how he can manipulate the people's emotions, the brains, and how he accidentally made the girl gambling addict because he wanted to go to that gambling spot or whatever. But I like that there's like a very unique thing in how you can change their emotions, and I don't know, it just seemed really interesting, and I was happy that they went more into depth because at first glance it just looked like they were just copying what they already had from the first one. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know what my fifth one is because now I'm concerned. I want to leave that spot open. I'm gonna leave that spot open. I'm gonna leave it open.
So
You go,
I
you go, Freddie.
I have a little video.
You got a video on your video phone?
Let's see what this is.
It better not be Mario Golf.
If you talk about Breath of the Wild too,
Yes.
man,
Why is the
I
one
didn't
talking
care
about
about
Breath of
that
the
shit.
Wild?
I
That's
didn't care
not-
about that.
No, I care. I do care about that, but that doesn't count because they didn't show
Why
us
doesn't it
anything.
count?
Because they didn't show us
That was
anything.
gameplay.
No, they didn't.
Yeah, that was gameplay.
Yeah, they showed gameplay like 5 seconds of it.
That was like a fire. That don't count.
I'm not Nintendo head here, so I don't give a shit if you guys don't. I'm just surprised because I'm always the one like, oh, it's the same shit, it's the same shit. You guys usually give
I'm
me
not
crap
Nintendo head.
for
But I
not
like Zelda.
So
but-
my list is Elder Rings, the makers of Dark Souls.
That was
I think that's
supposed
it.
to be my number
That's my
5.
fifth. That's my fifth. I take it too. He's like,
That
okay,
game
thanks.
looks dope. They showed actual gameplay. They showed like it was like a 3 minute, 4 minute trailer. That looks amazing. What up, crazy? And my so that one is just I'm surprised you guys didn't say that one. Breath of the Wild I could get it because it was a teaser, so it was easy to forget. But that
I
game's
didn't
I
forget
coming out
about
know
that
I
next.
game.
didn't pick Breath of the Wild because I know I'm not gonna finish it. So I'm just
Oh,
it's like yeah,
so
I'm just
You
you
like
finish
rather
anything
play you rather
except
play
Resident Evil.
Mario Party than Breath of the Wild 2?
hey, there's no ending to Mario Party. There's no,
That's
there's,
crazy.
there's no ending to Mario. Breath of the
But you know you
Wild
played
is,
that one.
I'm gonna
It's just
play
like
Breath of the
a
Wild, but
remake.
it's gonna irritate me because this is another conversation for another pod. But the whole weapon disintegration thing, that whole thing irritates the
Well,
shit
who
out of me.
they
Like
might change it.
so, and it's been a great debate this week about weapon disintegration, and people have been talking about whether it's a good thing or a bad thing. But I'm just like, imagine a game like Demon Souls having weapon disintegration, and you're in the middle of this big boss battle, and then your sword just breaks out of nowhere. You'll be pissed off. Like you'll be
Well,
real pissed off. Like
I
so,
mean, yeah, I'm not a fan of that mechanic either. But like, you gotta admit, like to have a brand like not a brand new, but like a different continuation of the story of Breath of the Wild is gonna be.
yeah,
That's
yeah.
like
I don't mind.
that's like the one game on the Switch that I feel like pushes the Switch. You know,
Yeah,
they're always like that game looks beautiful for what the Switch is. So I like that. Elden Ring, Breath of the Wild. Then I picked Stalker 2. I put that mostly because I didn't really get a chance to play the original one,
we were
and
still in high school, I think, when
yeah, and I think it was a mostly it
the
was a PC game, right?
yeah.
So I didn't have a PC while I was in high school growing up, so I missed the chance of that. But that's definitely up my alley. They showed some gameplay. It looks gritty. It reminded me a little bit of Metro. Um, it looks like a game that I could get involved into the story and just kind of just have some fun with it. Metro, not Metro, Metro Prime,
Metroid. I
Elder,
forgot
So
Metroid.
Dread.
I forgot it.
Dread. That game looks dope.
I want that game.
Um, I haven't played the Metro game since like the DS when it launched. Remember that the
I've never
multiplayer
played a
DS
Metro
game?
game.
I remember that shit. Yeah.
That shit was stupid. But that's the last time I played a Metro game on the DS, the OG DS, the big boy one. So I'm excited about having a 2D Metroid. And then my winner, top one, is Battlefield. I mean, that trailer and
Yo,
gameplay is just
yes,
amazing,
yes,
and the fact that like it's not even exclusive. I think probably all three of us top games is not even exclusive. Tells you how much we're all really excited about Battlefield.
yeah,
If
yeah.
the world is right now, I think everybody is. Yeah, it's gonna be a dope ass game, man. I can't wait. But
Yeah,
Elden Ring, I meant to put that before putting Mario Party, but
I
Elden
forgot all
Ring,
about that.
yeah,
because it was
definitely.
like the first one announced, and it was just like kind of
I'm
left
mad
around.
that Mario
I,
Party is on your list. We
yeah,
sat through watching that when you left.
man, shit,
Yeah,
It
Mario
the
was a
thing
Party.
is, it's not even
long watch.
original. It's just a remake.
It's a
Yo,
remake
man,
of the greatest hits.
hey,
Yeah,
You
I
that
mean,
hey,
I'll
you that
probably
boss
buy this
greatest
one,
hits.
hey,
but
I'm
like it's the
saying
greatest hits.
Mario Party. Mario Party made a
Extractions,
lot of parties happen at my house. Okay, so. It's gonna be good.
extractions. I don't remember what that
Extraction.
game
I
is.
probably remember that. I'm not remembering Extraction.
I don't
What console
either.
Oh,
is that
it's the
for?
Rainbow Six game.
Oh yes. Oh yeah. I forgot they switched the name from out.
Yeah,
Yeah, they
yeah. That's
switched
me right
the
now.
name.
Crossplay,
That did
Steve's
look
bonuses
good.
and more.
Yeah,
That
that's gonna be good.
that's definitely a game that I think would be fun for all of us to stream. That's a good. I think
Yeah.
that'd be a good stream game. The game to stream for sure.
Mm. Stop
The
adding
hell?
things to the list. We ain't played the
Oh
rest of
yeah,
them
it's gonna
yet.
be a.
Okay.
So yeah.
So
I
what's
mean,
next?
I
What's
like
next?
that dope ass list. That's a dope ass list.
Yeah, Elden Ring.
Most of
One
those
thing I'm
games are
glad
coming out soon too.
about Elden
October
Ring,
8th, I think was the beginning.
they just came out today and told us that like Elden Ring won't have a difficulty level, but it will be easier than Demon Souls. That's all I needed to hear. Demon Souls, Dark Souls, like, all right, whatever. It's not gonna be no difficulty level, but at least it'll be easier than those games. And on top of that, it's on Game Pass, so I don't have to worry about I wasted my fucking money because I'm not gonna finish this game. So I can't get mad at that. Can't get mad at that at all.
Dre likes baby.
Ain't like I don't like baby game. I like I like being able to finish games with the amount of
There we
games I
go.
have to
It was
fucking
said
play.
here first. It was said here first.
I like to finish
You got it from
games.
the
Like
network.
I tell
That's
everybody, I play games on easy if I want to just play for the story. I
that's
don't give
five
a
out of
shit
five
about
net
most
points right
games.
there.
I play for story, and if there's an easy mode and I can play it for the story, then I'm playing that game because I got too many games to play. Like Final Fantasy, that shit is on
I don't feel
easy.
bad
Like
for you though.
I need
I
to, I
don't
need to
feel
get
bad for you. Stop
I need to get
complaining.
through the damn
Stop
game.
buying
Like
them.
fucking
Stop.
Resident Evil
What's
Village,
it
play
called?
that shit on normal. Like I need to get through the game. Like
Stop
I need
fronting
to
Nintendo's whole life.
so I'm not even like worried about it, like I'm just getting through my damn game. I ain't like a lot of people who got that time to like trophy hunts and do all that
Yeah,
stuff.
like you people, you have so much
Like,
time. You people.
What do you
like
mean,
no,
you people?
I'm just
What do
saying
you mean, you
people that
people?
have time to fucking trophy hunt and do all that shit. I don't do no trophy hunt, and like whatever trophies I get are accidental. Like it's just like it just happens, and there you go. Like my gamer score on Xbox is so high, and it's not even because I went hunting for gamer score stuff. I just unlocked them because I just did that. I just played a bunch of games, so that's the only reason my score is so damn high. But other than that, this is, uh, yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. I play on easy mode and I have no shame for it. I just want to finish games. That's it. I just want to finish them and experience the story and say that I got that game out the way. Cause my backlog is way too fucking long. Way
You got
too long.
mad games in your backlog?
Yes, I still haven't even beat Shenmue 3 yet. Man, like I have to
You
fucking
still
finish
playing
that.
that?
Yes, man. I've been like invested in Shenmue. Like since I was a kid, I have to finish the story. Got
This is
to.
true. Oh, that's
Nah,
a
I
lot.
feel you on not having enough time on games.
Yeah,
Man.
I feel like especially with things opening up again. Now I hear echoes out of nowhere. I feel like especially after things are opening up again, especially for me with my jobs, since I'm self-employed, is becoming more tedious to make time for them. But I still do make time even if I don't sleep. Like last night, I was playing until okay, what'd you say? I was watching TV until 5 a.m. But I was actually playing games and watching TV.
Yo, how do you stay up to 5 a.m.? I'm like asleep by like 11:30.
Um, I don't have any. I don't know.
I usually just wake up at 5 a.m. so I can get some game time in before I get my day going. Um,
Well, I mean, pretty much, I I just couldn't sleep. Put it like that. So, um, but beyond that, I was really enthralled with Final Fantasy. So, like, I mean, what can you do, you know?
Yeah,
But
for sure.
but making that time, I think, is super important. Oh, they just text me again. They're not gonna be back until 10:30 for sure. So making that time is super important to be able to play games and have self time because self time is my game time, honestly. But nah, I feel you. Too much stuff to do. Dre, you said you had the
oh yeah, I got
games.
MTV for the month of May. Got a whole bunch of top 10 lists and shit. But
Top 10. Top
so right
10.
now, I guess we'll start with PlayStation. What do you guys think was the number one selling game of PlayStation this
Does it
last?
matter if I Googled it?
You always do the
FIFA,
top game
Madden.
with it. Damn, you ruined it.
I
Ruined it.
I,
Right, our audience, anybody can guess what was the top
I
selling
didn't Google
game
it. I was
of
just joking.
PlayStation in the month of May. Like, what
Man.
was the top game? Well, if you guys have to put like your top 5 games that sold on PlayStation, just drop that in the comments right now, for real, so we know.
All
But
right,
for
give me a
number,
second.
I'll start a process of elimination
Top
while
5
people are
games.
figuring that out. Like number 11, they put 11 in here was Assassin's Creed Valhalla.
When came out? I don't even remember when it came out in May.
Yeah,
Like
it's all a blur.
It Takes Two was number 10, dropped from number 8 2 spots. Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2019 was number 9. Biomutant number 8. Mortal Kombat 11 number 7. Surprised that's still going up in there. Marvel Spider-Man Miles Morales number 6. So You know damn well no Among Us was on it.
Well,
It was
didn't
not on
Resident Evil come
PlayStation.
out
Uh,
recently?
yeah, Resident
Resident
Evil.
Evil.
Yep. So yeah, that was number one. That was number one. MLB The Show was number
I
two.
can't stand you for yelling at me. You're
You
like,
know,
stop it. I'm like,
number three, Mass Effect, and number
Oh
four was
yeah.
Black Ops, and number five was Returnal. That's for that.
Oh yeah, Returner. I'll
Yeah,
pick that
like
up when it's on
it's
sale. I'm
funny
not
how
buying it full
quick
price.
I'll
Returnal
wait for
just
that to come on sale
ended up
too.
in like the back burner though. Like, cause Returnal is still a good game, and I still play it. Like, I play one run a week at least now. Like, I try to see how far I can make it and shit. I still have yet to beat the first fucking boss, but we'll see. One day. I got top 10 for Nintendo. You know, so since you're number one,
Mario Party.
unsurprisingly, Pokemon Snap actually took
Oh
down
yeah.
Mario Kart 8. You know, Mario Kart 8 went to
Mario
number
Kart has
two.
been
You
making it
know,
happen.
Animal Crossing was number three. Super Mario 3D World number four. Smash Brothers number five. Monster Hunter Rise dropped from number two to number six. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild still in the top 10 at number seven. And it actually rise because the month before was number nine. And so it went back up two spots, number seven. Pokemon Sword and Shield number eight. Metopia, surprisingly, number nine.
Not
And then,
surprising they put the hell out of that game. Did you
yeah,
see that in the Me Party, the Mario Party? There was
yeah,
Metopia in there.
I ain't touching that shit.
They be slipping that
Nah,
in
me
there. They
neither.
be like,
I ain't
take
touching
this.
that shit. And at Super Mario Party, number 10. Number 10 for the month of May. I guess that adding online functionality actually worked for them.
Yeah,
You
Oh,
but
know,
you must feel
probably.
stupid if you bought that game knowing that this one's coming out. Like this is
no,
like supposed
well,
to be like
this
the
one that's
greatest
So
coming
hits.
out
rude. You're
is
so
like
rude.
it's gonna add. It's mostly they just have some of the old classic boards and then they
It's
put a
like a
bunch of
hundred mini
multiplayer.
games.
Yeah, that's
There's a
what
lot
I'm
of mini games.
mostly
That's a
excited
lot.
about. But then I also have so far the top games in the US for the year so far. You guys want to try? Well, no, not Police. Fred, what do you think the number one game so far is this
What?
year?
I didn't look. I
Probably
promise.
Black Ops,
Oh, yep, you're
Madden,
right. Matt is number two. Yep.
Black Ops, FIFA.
Madden.
FIFA. No, well, FIFA is not there.
Madden.
Really?
Madden is.
Madden's
Yeah, he
definitely
said
there.
Madden. He said
Oh,
Madden.
oh, you
And
said
it's number
Madden?
two. Yeah, he said
Oh, I'm
Madden.
sorry. What else came out? We said for wait, what system?
This is for all systems. This is just the top 10 for the year.
Oh,
Well, you
well,
okay,
Mario's gonna be
so
in there.
Mario Kart.
No, Animal Crossing. Animal Crossing.
Nope. Animal
Really?
Crossing, yes, number seven. It went down one from number six. What you were
Among
saying?
Us.
Which Mario, Fred?
Mario Kart.
Nope, not in there.
Mario Party then, because you are being cryptic as hell.
Nope. There is a Mario game.
Mario 3D World. No, wait.
There
What's the
you
last
go.
Mario?
Yeah,
Wait, it was that one?
Mario 3D All Stars at number eight.
Mario
Oh,
3D
that game
also.
you made me buy. Got it.
What's a game that takes all of Freddy's money all year round?
NBA 2K.
Ready?
There we go.
Oh,
So
I
NBA
should
is
have thought
number
that.
10.
Cause
Assassin's
people were
Creed
bored.
number three. Last of Us 2 is number four. Miles Morales number five. Ghost of Tsushima number six.
Ghost is
Uh,
still up there. Wow.
Ghost
yeah.
is Ghost is a beautiful game
And
though.
Modern Warfare 2019 is number nine.
Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well because people play that religiously. I still don't
Yeah.
have that game. I was like, I'm not buying both of them. That's like $100 together. Not doing that.
So yeah. And then there's another one. I might but they say 12 months end of May. Okay, so I guess the one I just gave you guys was like for the year from May of last year to this year. That's the
Oh, so
top 10.
you said.
So for this year, yes, Mario Kart, you got it, is number eight alone.
Yeah.
Um,
See.
Black Ops is still number one. Mario 3D World is number four. Then we got a few other new and old games on here that we missed. You know, Resident Evil is number two. MLB The Show is number three. Monster Hunter Rise number five. And Outright is actually number seven. And Assassin's Creed number nine. And Minecraft, well, I guess with that new update, brought it back to number 10, put it back in the top 10.
Nice.
That makes sense. My friends have been trying to get me to play Minecraft. Someone is building me my own queendom. Wolfie. Wolfie's in the
I'm so
background building me a queendom and a throne. I
nice.
love my people.
Mhm.
What was I gonna say? Crazy said Pokemon Animal Crossing, and I'm surprised Pokemon is not up there.
I thought it
I
would
guess it's
be.
No.
been
Let me see
Pokemon
if it
Snap or
made it in the
something at
top
least.
20, because I do got the top 20. Pokemon is number 20. Yeah, yeah. So
There
Pokemon
you
is
go,
Wow.
number
Crazy.
20 for the
See,
year.
Crazy knows.
You made
Mhm.
no. I pre-ordered that. And never picked it up. I wanted the Pokemon that's like open world. That one. I pre-ordered that, but I don't. Did it ever come out?
Which one?
What?
What?
The one that there was like three Pokemon that were supposed to come out, and there was two were like the opposites, and then one was like the open world one,
You got Sword and Shield,
and there was a third one.
In Minecraft.
and then this the Arceus. If you're talking about that one, Arceus, that one comes out next year.
2020.
Yeah,
That's
I'm
the one I
surprised they
want.
didn't show any gameplay
Yeah,
Cause
this
yeah,
they
year.
that's another I was surprised we didn't get no gameplay from was any of the Pokemon games at that. But like Kim Tastic was telling us, Pokemon always has their own little
Their own
direct.
thing. Yeah.
So, but so does these other
X.
games though. But you know,
Legend of Icarus
I guess they wanted
offers
to hold off because they got the two games, the remakes. What is it? Gold? Is it gold? Gold and silver or whatever coming out this
Silver and
year?
Pearl, or
Yeah,
Pearl and Diamond,
Pearl
something
or
like that.
whatever. Yeah, those two games. So we good. That's
Yeah.
all I got for you
That's
guys.
all you got.
That's
That's
all
all
I
you
got.
got for me.
That's all I got.
Damn, dog.
I thought you had more. All right. Well, how about this? Because you know there's still more E3 stuff happening. I know that I sent you guys a list about the stuff that coming out on the 22nd, possibly, and then a few other things that are gonna just randomly pop up because, of course, you know the giants, the PlayStation and the Xbox are gonna like, continue to battle off.
Yeah,
Unfortunately,
PlayStation is supposed to
unfortunately,
be next month. I believe they're gonna
they
do
saying
something.
that, but there's gonna be like some. I feel like there's gonna be like some sort of like whisper or something, and I'm excited to see how they clap back because like we're at the middle of this month. I mean, are they really gonna make wait a whole month to say something? Because that's a lot.
Well, not like they could. Uh,
They
tap
can't
Yo,
up.
do
that's
nothing.
crazy that you have Dre so correct right there.
Yeah, I like. I've been trying this. I was thinking about trying that game. I'm just like, yeah, when it becomes free, I'll download it. But yeah, like the puzzles, it depends. Like if a puzzle is not gonna be something that takes up too much time, I don't mind doing it. Like,
Yeah, I think I know what you mean. Like, you don't want a
yeah,
puzzle where it's like it's filler. Like, clearly they're just trying to stretch the time and trying
yeah,
to make this game longer. So let's put a puzzle here to like
like
give you like 10 minutes doing it.
Village. Some puzzles were optional, and some were just straightforward. Like you can just get through this right now. But there's one game out there that has plenty of puzzles that I still love playing. Is Phoenix Rising. Immortals, Phoenix Rising. That game has plenty of puzzles, but for some reason I don't get mad about it. Like I don't know. But when I'm playing Zelda, I get irritated with the amount of fucking puzzles I gotta fucking do in that game. So
Yeah.
I guess it's always a toss up. But I just like it when a puzzle doesn't like when it's optional and it doesn't take up too much of my time. I like it that way. I don't like it being forced down my throat. Or like I said, if it makes sense with the game. I always get irritated when horror games put puzzles in there because
Well,
there's
yeah.
no way in that world there's gonna be puzzles for you to survive. Like it don't make sense to me. But it was the mantra back in the days. At least in the new zombie games like DayZ, Left 4 Dead, those games, we don't have to worry about puzzles because you're running from zombies. Like if someone threw a puzzle in front of us in the middle of Back for Blood, I'd be like, "What the fuck? Why the fuck is there a puzzle in this game?" Well,
That's hilarious,
I was
actually.
gonna say shout out to Crazy as well. Catch him streaming Pathless. This shit is dope. I've been
Yes.
wanting to like play it and just
First
watching him
lieutenant.
play it. I don't want to play it, but I could watch him play it. I just feel
Yeah, I
like
watch him play it all the time. He be yelling his bird. You ever see him yelling his bird? Talking about, watch you lose. Where's the item I gave you? Where is the item? Where'd you put it at? I'm gonna
yeah.
skin you and cook you.
So yeah, shout out to Crazy. Definitely check him out. He's dope and his gameplay is good.
Yes, I'm gonna give him a shout out right now. He's hilarious and he's very loyal. I love
Yes,
him.
Yes.
Crazy's here all the time.
Yes, yes. It's one of our many minions. What is it? I've received 100 messages. They gave us a trophy? That's weird. Yes, ass. um, but yeah. That's we follow something called ass sensation, but it's Asian sensation.
Asian too thick.
Ah,
It's hilarious. It's really, but he has like an ass as an emote. He's so epic. Such a good guy. But yeah, here at Gamerish we believe in supporting other streamers as well as people who are well content creators in general, which is why you always catch us in someone's streams, watching them and helping out, and just like because it helps build our community as well. It's like we don't do follow for follow, which is why we don't go around following everybody, but we do care about our audience, and we've all played the same games. Why not just hang out together,
For
right?
sure.
yep. Interact. Never be afraid to interact with us.
Nope.
We'll always
Show
answer
up.
questions.
Pull up. I'm just saying mad
Pull
random
up.
stuff. I'm sorry. Never divided, cheeks united. I need you crazy. I told you to be on your best behavior today. I
He's
needed that
never,
embarrassing
emote.
us.
never divided, cheeks united,
Because I
yo.
call him Meat Cheeks.
Oh
He's supposed to
man.
be my meat shield. And sometimes he's downgraded to street meat if he's like annoying me. Like the cart meat that you get from the little halal carts.
Played it. You just made it worse by having
Oh
to like
man, I
play
miss
it.
halal cards.
Oh, you don't have any halal carts where you at?
Nah, I live in Jersey. There's no halal cards.
Yeah, they don't got that out there. You have to
That's
find a
weird.
halal
Yo,
restaurant
what's that one that's I forgot? What's that famous one?
on Fifth
They
Avenue.
all fake.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Cause you
they
all have
all,
you have a
yeah,
roll of a
they're
diet whether
all
you're gonna
over
get
the
sick or not.
place. But
This is why we fighting, bro. Go back to your cave crazy. Anyway, yeah, catch us on our upcoming streams and podcasts because we will have way more stuff coming up, obviously, because E3 is not done, even though it seems like it is. There's like random pop-ups that I've been noticing that we've all been noticing.
Yeah, for
And
sure.
yeah, and we have our weekly podcast in general, mostly on Thursdays, and I know Mad King streams typically on Tuesdays and
And Thursdays,
Thursdays.
most stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and I stream here and there Mondays and Wednesdays. I mean, you stop. I told her there's no cave, but yeah, please follow us. I put the link in the chat as well. And if you want to be in some stuff that we're in right now, our Facebook is super fucking live. We have like so much content in there because that's where we started at, I believe. Right, Dre.
yeah,
Yeah, so our Facebook page is so live. There's always tournaments. There's people always talking on there, and that's literally where I think a lot of people are gonna want to be hanging at. Um, so definitely join us, and yeah, we will see you guys.
yeah.
Yeah. So, all right.
Peace.
Thanks, guys, for dropping by, and we'll see you on the next event or podcast. Peace.
Yo.